Hey guys, and welcome to my new video, and this is going to be my 50th BP weapon review, but technically I already did a video on the M1 Garand, but since the first one was made way back and with lower quality, I decided to make another one just because I know that a lot of people love this rifle very much, including myself. So I'll use this time to go over some interesting facts about the M1 which I may have missed in the first video. So first off, the M1 was originally chambered for a different cartridge. Now we know that it uses 30-06 rounds, and during its service life it was chambered for the M2 30 caliber cartridge, which is practically the same, but originally it was designed to fire a smaller round, the .276 Peterson. After World War I, US Army began to assess the combat performance of all of its infantry weapons and their cartridges, so they recognized that small caliber bullets moving at high velocities produced greater amounts of trauma on impact and therefore were more ideally suited for the battlefield. So an engineer who was working in the Springfield Armory, John Cantius Garand, first designed the M1 as a semi-auto 10-shot rifle chambered in .276 Peterson. However, the Army thought differently about the cartridge which the M1 would use, so they decided to stick with the M2 30 cal, which had already been in service since 1906. So Mr. Garand modified his design, but as the 30-06 round was larger than .276 Peterson, it meant that the gun would be able to hold less bullets. So the final result was a self-loading 8-shot semi-automatic rifle firing 30-06 cartridge. In service from 1936 through 1957, this fine rifle was the first standard-issue semi-automatic rifle for the US military. In World War II, the M1 gave US troops a distinct volume of fire advantage because they were able to fire 8 rounds without moving their hands from the firing position, as opposed to the standard-issue manually operated bolt-action rifles used by the Axis forces, Germany, Italy, and Japan. So as General Patton stated, it was the greatest battle implement ever devised. An interesting thing that I found about this rifle was that besides the Springfield Armory, it was also produced by Winchester Repeating Arms, Harrington & Richardson, and International Harvester, last of which was best known for producing tractors and other agricultural machinery. So between 1932 and 1957, these manufacturers produced approximately of 5.5 million M1 Garand rifles combined, but International Harvester, the agricultural company, produced just under 338,000. This is definitely one of my favorite rifles in Breaking Point, although it is still missing the reload animation, allowing you to continue firing even after you have emptied your 8-round clip, but you can still hear the distinctive ping sound right after, and it can be very satisfying. So guys, enjoy this little showcase of awesomeness that is the M1 Garand, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.
Got one. About 30 meters. Nice.
There's a guy to the left as well on the coast. There's one more. I saw two guys there.